Sure will, bud. Get right on that.
The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off.
What's up, big doggy?
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's McCown. The throw. It's the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the defender. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big time play.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
I think oftentimes for a quarterback, accuracy goes down a little bit when you're not throwing from the pocket in a good throwing position. Every time you scramble, every time you start running, you really got to make sure that all of your fundamentals are in check. And that time, quarterback just got a little bit out of whack, and that effect.
There he goes. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll try to sneak it. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing?
Going over the top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Second interception of the day for the Seminoles. It's like they've run a secondary out there with Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley, and Lee Corso.
And what does Deion say? You know, look good, feel good, play good, get paid good. These guys in the secondary making plays. This man might have made himself some money at the next level.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After it's 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Cobb. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes, bad intentions. Nice play there.
On the move, he fires. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Noles decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. He's got it on the left. Hits the crease. 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in the recent history, but this team back in the day, man, dope was rock.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
To the air, it's McCown. It's complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen, but the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best of them. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry.
Gonna let it fly. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite tracks.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get
eventually.
to flip the field position with the return. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
When you get get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. First down. To the air, it's McCown. With the catch, it's Johnson. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is
going downfield for the big play. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player. But a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cobb. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Wants to go up top. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for a man. It's McCown. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Just quiet, just quiet.
The Red Raiders will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Paul.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And as he throws, he almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Third and goal where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They want to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the Red Raiders backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Wait, bitch.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
You bitch.
You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage.
Bro, you're like
They
Sans.
didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
You're playing the #1 best player in the world, bitch.
On the move. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to throw, it's McCown. Now improvising. He's going to run it. Flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires on the move. And it's picked off for the fourth time today.
Boy, you ass, son. Quit, boy. You a little boy.
Nice job by this.
You got a tiny little fucking pecker.
On the nickel defense, you know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The give and tick, 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 tick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run. And I don't
Who you
think
tackling?
they
Nobody.
expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like,
Goodbye.
they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know that they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do, I don't care where you line him up, he's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him.
You're definitely ass.
Nice job.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is good.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring.
Bye-bye.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Finds us back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You see it so much in college football. We had motion running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking downfield, it's Locker. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Let's see if they go back to the run here on third down.
Yeah, I could eat.
Big fullback Scott. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the quick pass. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Jordan. And he'll run out of bounds, just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Got enough for the first. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game winner.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Locker. Skips away from pressure. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs that get outside the pocket, you got to keep defending down the field and keep coverage on the wide receivers. And good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making them run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those, please.
Off the play fake. He's going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive back?
inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Dropping back, it's McCown. Moves around to clear up the vision. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Looking for a gap. It's 4. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Flicks it out of the air. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Off play action on first downs. Buys a little time with his feet. Got him downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Extending the play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's loose down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, man, you've got to love this execution if you're an offensive play caller. Watch the QB. He does such a good job buying time, using his eyes. Receiver starts on the right side all the way across the formation. He takes his time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. Flying down the right side. He's at the top, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more play before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's McCown. Looking left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. The corners are walked up tight. Give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Claiborne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Dropping back, it's McCown. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Cobb. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in the run game, and they got gashed there.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. The give to the back. Got enough for the first and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Let's it fly. Got a hand on
That's really good third down defense. You've given up some yards. Who cares? Down here, right near the goal line, you bow your neck up. You force the fourth down. Nice job breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead up to 5 in the second quarter.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's McCown. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back.
And what a great job by the defense.
And the Seminoles will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is home.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Quarterback making checks.
Pizza?
To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looking to throw on first down.
Wow, that's crazy. He just got such a crazy
turnover.
fuck.
He'll try to take it back.
Damn, I
The
couldn't live
interception
that.
stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
He just, from
That's why as
behind, caught
quarterbacks,
it.
you
That
cannot
was
telegraph
crazy.
backs. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Looking downfield on first down. Now he'll turn one
Wow,
back to
but that
the
was
middle.
insane.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Falcons of Air Force. Take it away, broadcast team.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him.
Welcome to the College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Falcons of Air Force. Take it away, broadcast team.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jordan. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
How about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, you got to keep throwing the ball.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming. So I can...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Pocket breaking down. That pass is incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, no! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Falcons of Air Force. Take it away, broadcast team.
That's caught. It's caught.
Oh, how's the ball? Oh my God, how's the ball out?
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. He'll do it himself. Turning it on.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
On the option. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Fuck.
That's wheeled in. It's Anderson. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got it behind the line.
Oh, that's mine.
Anderson.
Oh my god, that's my ball. There.
Ball bounced right to
Pick
him,
up
and he's
the
on the
ball.
move.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Air Force.
This game plays crazy.
The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's King. Bringing the heat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle.
Huh? Fucking bitch. Let's go.
Oh. Interception.
Let's go.
And they
That's
capitalize
great
not only on
fucking
the
shit.
pick,
Okay, I
but
got
on
it,
the
got
great
it.
return to improve this field.
He gone. No.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out, create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT. Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, a little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
Looking to throw. Intercepted in the first time.
Oh my god.
He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Running hard and getting Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Facing a third down and short for the 26. Looking to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense,
headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. On the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
How about the versatility by this tight end and the creativity by the play caller, incorporating the tight end on an option play. We've seen this position morph in the years past. Brock Bowers was a guy from Georgia that could do so many different things. And now this big fella getting involved here with the option pitch, taking it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort.
And he sacked a big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game, and that's...
It's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Going to the run. It's Ford. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the The running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. That's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of a great field position.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Off play action. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that embrace the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the...
Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 30. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game. And this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. On the move, it's Thomas. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to make...
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chance. When you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in the game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer
Sooner.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then the defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Sooner offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, they're after him. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Nice Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make them play.
And you see crowds and fans get upset all the time with those kind of play calls. Like running the ball 3rd and long, what are we doing? We're not going to get the first. Oh, you're trying to trick them, and it's a frustrating call. And the fact that it went even backwards is even more frustrating.
Good throwing over the top of the deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Might be calling a hot route. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse, able to punt and bail them out. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rodriguez will throw. He'll pull it down and run. They just gassed the defense on that one, and they got it down to the 23.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the red zone, it's Ball. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Got some room into the goal line. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He's got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Front runners.
And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game.
Fuck you. Doubt it. Best player in the world right here.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Johnson wants to throw it. Taking a shot on the first play. Reels it in down the right side. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Georgia! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell.
Bruh, if that's impressive to you, that's sad.
Watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Gets it out quickly.
Dookie boy.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Dookie boy. Dookie boy. Can I say it's Dookie boy?
The give to the tailback.
Get stiff on boy.
Give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the
You didn't
best
see them
linebackers
coming,
in the
did you
entire
now,
country.
boy?
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen,
Dookie
a lot of
boy.
times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a
Try your ass, boy.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
All by himself down the middle, running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll move the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the two-point try is no good. You don't see this very often. An early onside kick when you have the lead. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack.
A shot for the end zone. It's complete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback is being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Georgia on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the right. Touchdown,
And
Buckeyes.
score.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make
That's
it.
how you make 2-pointers,
He's
bitch.
in there for the 2-point conversion, and they trail by just 4. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Johnson wants to throw it. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Makes it past the marker. There he goes. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of things. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And they'll try to tack on 2. It's complete to the left. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. But how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Johnson looking to throw. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Marshall.
Bro, it's literally all you go to. Go to a different player.
Pick up the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Georgia going up tempo. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football.
Will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. take it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Give to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. The sure hands. It's all stopped. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Vick. Got it in the middle. It's Blake. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Find space on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Gonna look downfield again. Rush is on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And the Blazers have it with a first and goal. Give to the big fullback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback, And his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Vick. Right down the middle. Working on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your hands there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Now he's looking into the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Sticks it in his belly. Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Blazers can really attack on this second and short. Run it with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Blazers have this offense rolling. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped ends of the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. The give to the fullback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. The Blazers want to move quickly. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal for the offense. Back to pass, it's Vick. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, UAB! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And these are the play.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This time he's got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. At the 35, he's open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Lost to throw again. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. To the air, it's Vick. Under fire. Just refused to take it out of reverse. Got caught for the safety, and he might spend some time on the bench after that one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
To the air on first down. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's picked off for the third time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Vick. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it on the outside. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blazers.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Bowling Green Falcons.
Coming out aggressively. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Hokies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Husker power. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arkansas Razorbacks. Woo-ping! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Green. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the South Carolina Gamecocks. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now,
looking deep on the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Wolves. They draw first blood in this national title game.
I love the aggressive mindset of this quarterback and offensive coordinator. You see a matchup that you like, you take a shot, and it pays off in a big way for a touchdown.
Turn starts inside. The ball comes loose. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Breaking tackles and going. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tremendous protection, and there's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to the air on the first play. Pass not complete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.